I've come across some strange stories in my time, but this one, well, this one takes the cake. Get ready for something truly bizarre. 2 kids on vacation, an isolated lake, and a being that defies explanation. Welcome to You Should Be Scared. I'm your host, Taylor Davies, and this is your #1 destination for everything mysterious and unexplained. This is the story of Sam the Sandown Clown. Let's dive in. Back in May 1973, on the Isle of Wight in the UK, something happened that would leave us scratching our heads for decades to come. So, buckle up as we unravel this bizarre tale and see if we can make sense of it all. It all started with a sound. Not just any sound, mind you, but something akin to an ambulance siren. Now, most people would probably run away from such a noise, but these kids, they followed it. As they crossed a footbridge over a stream, they came face to face with, well, something. Something that looked like a cross between a clown, a robot, and an alien. Yep, you heard that right. This wasn't your average circus performer or street entertainer. No. What these kids saw was something entirely different. Standing over 2 meters tall, this being had a human-like form. Sure, but that's where the similarities ended. Let's talk about this entity's appearance, shall we? First off, its head. We're not talking about a slightly large noggin here. No. We're dealing with an almost perfectly spherical head that seemed way too big for its otherwise thin frame. And the face? Well, if you're picturing a normal human face, think again. This thing had what looked like a crudely painted face, like something out of a child's nightmare. The eyes were blue triangles, the nose, a flat brown rectangle, and the mouth. Oh God, the mouth. Thin yellow lips shaped like an oval. The lips didn't move when it spoke or ate. Friggin' creepy, right? But wait, there's more. Its skin was described as being paper white and, well, paper-like in texture. And get this, its hands and feet only had 3 digits each. Oh, and let's not forget the wooden antennae sticking out from its head, wrists, and ankles. Yeah, you heard me right. Wooden antennae. Now you might be thinking, okay, this is just some weirdo in a costume, right? Well, maybe. The being was wearing what the kids described as a clown costume. We're talking a tall pointed hat with a black knob on top, and a high-collared suit in red and green. Sam was wearing blue gloves and had bare feet. He had frilly sleeves and trousers, which completed the look. But here's where it gets interesting. The hat was initially attached to the suit, but the being later removed it. It revealed a white, balding scalp with sparse, frizzled, reddish-brown hair. But the costume isn't even the strangest part. This entity, this Sam, communicated through what the kids described as a microphone or tannoy system. That's right, it didn't just speak normally. And remember that siren sound that led the kids there in the first place? Yep. Well, they think it came from the tannoy device. So, you'd think a being like this would live in a spaceship or something, right? But no. Sam's home was, well, let's just say it was unique. The walls of this place were papered with blue-green dial patterns, the floors, metallic, and the furniture, rough wooden pieces that sort of resembled a table and chairs. It's like someone took a normal house, a sci-fi set, and a rustic cabin, threw them in a blender, and this is what came out. Now you might expect a being like this to be, I don't know, menacing, threatening, but according to the kids, Sam was actually shy, friendly even. It told the children it was frightened of humans and wouldn't defend itself if attacked, which let's be honest, is a pretty weird thing to tell a couple of kids you've just met. Sam claimed to drink water from the stream after cleaning it, whatever that means, and ate wild berries. And not in a normal way. Oh no. It would thrust its head forward, somehow move the berries between its eyes and then down to its mouth. So what was Sam? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? When the kids asked him, Sam was less than helpful. It could write in English, which is pretty impressive for a maybe alien, maybe robot clown thing. It told the little girl its name was Sam and that it was all colours. But when asked if it was human, it said no. Are you a ghost? The children asked. Well, not really, but I am in an odd sort of way. So, what is it we're dealing with here? The theories are as wild as the story itself. Some say it was just a person in a really elaborate costume. Others suggest it might have been a fairy, a ghost, or some other supernatural being. There are those who believe Sam was an interdimensional traveller, or maybe a demon, or even a robot, and of course an extraterrestrial, and we can't rule out the very real possibility of a hoax or a shared hallucination. But whatever it was, one thing's for sure. The story of Sam the Sandown Clown continues to baffle and intrigue us to this day. And there you have it. The bizarre tale of Sam the Sandown Clown, a story that leaves us with far more questions than answers. Was it real? If so, what was it? And why has it never been seen again? We may never know, but one thing's for certain. The next time I'm by a lake and I hear a siren, I'm running in the opposite direction. Stay curious, stay cautious, and stay tuned for more mysteries. And remember, you should be scared.